I love to answer sharpening questions, and this one came from a sharpener, very experienced sharpener from Sweden. He uses the Hiro 2 flat hone machine, and he writes, "Hi Bonnie, this is the only thinning shear I never successfully sharpened, maybe 2 of 10. Can you do a video how you can do it so they work?" And he's got a little video of the shears, and these are Jaguar thinning shears. And I told him maybe I can do it this week. And so this week has arrived. Now, I don't have this shear to come in to sharpen, but I do have a brand new one. And we're going to walk through it about how you need to sharpen this one different than a Japanese, Chinese, Korean, Taiwan type thinning shear. The German ones are different. Now, I've done some online training with this person in Sweden, but it's not the same as training in person. If you come in person, see, I've got all of this section here are thinning shears that we're going to talk about in training. These are all my show and tell shears. So the shear in here that would be most like this Jaguar shear would be this one. And this is a German thinning shear. So we'll talk about this shear. Oh, I didn't pull one out. Ooh, that one makes an interesting video. That's a unique shear. There's a lot to know about thinning, texturizers, shears with teeth. So first of all, I'm going to see what this brand new shear is like. I'm going to take this out, and I have a mannequin head. She doesn't have a lot of hair. And the reason she doesn't have a lot of hair is that you can get some of these mannequins from your beauty schools that have used up. You want to have hair that's attached to something, whether it's to a mannequin head or attached to a weft or some sort. If I'm in the salon sharpening, I've got the little pieces that they use for color. So this gentleman from Sweden, he sees a lot more Jaguar shears than we do here in the United States. They're just more popular in Europe. So this is brand new, right out of the box. Can you hear the sound from it? There is basically almost no hollow to it. There's really not a ride line. It has a hard bumper, so it has like a jarring. Not talking bad about it, but it's just going to be different. So if I cut some hair with it and I close it, first of all, it catches. Brand new out of the box. Okay, I got it to moving. I'll show you how to fix that catch in a second. It pulled. See? So, as sharpeners, it would be nice to improve these over the brand new, but as sharpeners, we should strive to make these even better than you. Sometimes you can't. It's helpful to know that even brand new, this was catching, and it was also pulling. I can sometimes make it pull, and then sometimes not. So after I open and closed it a few times, it seems to be actually cutting better. That might be one of the secrets, is open and close it a few times. That catching right here, when I do a kind of a crab grip, it sort of catches there. That's something, even though this is brand new, I may want to work on it. So here's some of the issues on this shear. It is a beveled edge. You can see it has some pretty significant grind marks. So these are not ones that you want to do a lot of polishing on, that you want to use a very high grit. You probably want to use a lower grit. This looks like maybe a 180, 240 grit, the grind marks. Inside, it's almost completely flat. It's got a very little hollow to it. And I've seen them make them in the factory. They're not working them on like a Japanese waterstone. They have something that looks similar to this. Not this, but similar to this. And they're pulling it across to get that little bit of smoothness right along the edge. Very often, if you check them with your nails when they're brand new, you'll feel a burr on the outside. Now, on these, if you sharpen them, sharpen only this blade. Don't try to do anything to this, or you're going to take these little teeth out. And I'll show you these teeth. See the little V's in there? Those little grooves? Those grooves are designed to hold the hair while this blade comes down and cuts it. So if you're sharpening these, less is more. Don't try to overdo it. Don't try to make it cut like an Asian shear. So this is one, like I said, I'm not even sure where this came from. It's in my show and tell. But I'm going to let you look at the inside of this one. Oh, it helps to turn this the right way. You know, so many people come in for training, they turn this the wrong way. And you see it has more of a hollow to it. It doesn't have a real good ride line because it is what it is. But when you look at the outside of it, you see it's a shinier, thinner edge. Actually, this looks like a micro bevel. And it's going to have a smoother, quieter feel. You can hear the teeth touching this blade, but it's not the same as this. My suggestion, after you sharpen it, create your burr. You may want to get something like here we go. Little ceramic stone. I have this in pink and I have it in white. And flat inside here and just smooth it off on the inside. It may be there's a little burr on the teeth side. And I might go up following that angle and knock any outside burr off and come back in here. Now these were catching right there. You can't. I can feel them catch. You can't. But if I do if I push the blades sort of together, I can feel it catching. So right at that spot, I'm going to go in and ramp them. This is kind of an advanced technique, but I do cover it in my training classes. And I'm up a little bit, I'm not flat, and just that area where it's catching. Still catching. Ah, that got it. Now it's smooth. So I hope those tricks helps you in sharpening these German Jaguar shears. These will be sharpened easily on a flat hung machine, but these are also ones that you could do on one of the grinder type machines because of the style of them. Less is more. Don't try to make them cut like a Japanese shear because that's not what they're for. They're perfectly designed for their function and their use. So they're not inferior, they're just designed for a different type of cutting. So I hope that was helpful to you. Below I've got a lot of links and descriptions. You might want to follow us on Sharpeners Jam. That's how this gentleman from Sweden sends me messages through our Sharpeners Jam, puts in questions Facebook page. And as I said, I do in-person and online training. So right now it's October and I do have some openings this fall for training. I'm normally training 2 either 2 people a week or 2 couples a week. Sometimes it'll be a husband and wife or partners will come in for training. So I hope to see you here in Atlanta for training or online. And check out my new book, Mastering Shear Sharpening. It's now available on our website and also on Amazon. Scan this QR code for a free information package on training, sharpening equipment, sharpening shears, clipper blades. All of this will be in that information package, so scan it now.